In today's video, I am going to teach you how to resize columns in Wix. If you have a page layout that does not look quite right, or if you want certain content to take up more space, resizing columns is one of the easiest adjustments you can make. Today, we will go through the exact steps in the Wix editor, from opening the editor all the way to saving and publishing your changes. First, open your Wix editor. You can do this by logging into your Wix account and selecting the site you want to edit. Once the editor loads, you should see your page layout on screen, with all the elements you can click and modify. Next, click the section or container that has the columns. Columns usually live inside a section, a layout element, or a container, depending on how the page was built. When you click the right area, you will typically see handles or a highlighted outline around the container, which confirms you are editing the correct structure rather than an unrelated element on the page. Now that you have selected the container that includes your columns, you will click the layout icon in the toolbar. The toolbar is usually located near the top or side of the editor, depending on your editor view. The layout icon is where Wix gathers the settings that control how columns and related elements are arranged. Take a moment to find that icon, because this step is what opens the column controls. After you click the layout icon, click Manage Columns. This will bring up the column management options, where you can adjust how much horizontal space each column uses. If you have more than one column layout on the page, make sure you are still working with the same container you selected earlier, since Wix will show the settings for the currently selected section. Once the Manage Columns panel or view appears, drag the divider lines between columns to adjust their width. You can usually see the divider lines positioned between the columns, and dragging them left or right will change the width of the adjacent columns. As you move the dividers, pay attention to how the content inside each column responds. The goal is to create a balanced layout, so text, images, or other elements have enough space without pushing everything too tight. When you are happy with the column widths, click Done. This step is important because it confirms your changes within the column settings. You should return to the main editor view where you can continue adjusting other parts of your page if you need to, or simply review what the columns look like. Saving stores your changes in the editor so they do not get lost. Publishing makes the updated version of your site available to visitors. You may see a confirmation or a progress indicator, and once that finishes, your resized columns will appear on your live site. That covers everything you need to know, and that is all there is to it.